Yo, what is up YouTube? James Baek here, and welcome back to another episode of VGC 17 Back-to-Back Battles. Today, we are still using Snow's top 4 worlds team. Of course, if you want to go check out Snow or the blog, or you want to use the QR code, they are in the description down below. So, let's just get straight into it. Now, I don't know. I like this team. I really do. Although, I really haven't used Hammer Arm with Metagross. I feel like, I'm just really comfortable with like Meteor Mash, Bullet Punch, and Headbutt, so I've never really used Hammer Arm, and even when I played the team a bit on Showdown, I just never ended up using Hammer Arm. Like, I never found myself in a position where I needed Hammer Arm. So, I'm not sure, but the Metagross has been working out, so has the Salamence. Pretty much everything has been working out. These spreads have been working lovely. So let's see if we can pick up some more wins. If you haven't checked out the last episode, I highly recommend go checking it out. But if you don't know, we already got 3 wins with this team. 3 technically. I do count the one that DC'd in the end as a victory because of the fact that we were already in such a good position no matter what. So let's see if we can pick up some more victories with this team and just learn this team as we go. I love featuring teams that have done well, especially at like tournaments like in Nationals and Worlds, because you really get to learn a lot about the team, you get to learn a lot about the player. I feel like teams just basically are like a language that you want to understand. They're like a song, and you're trying to uncover this person's story with this team. So let us see if we can uncover that song, decode this language. But we find someone. Okay, nice. Didn't take like 20 minutes this time. 1545 rating with a rain team. Oh, okay. That's perfect. We have Gastrodon yet, and he has a Rock Grenade, Golduck, and Pelipper. Okay. Okay. I do have Poison Jab on my Buzzwole, and I could. Okay. I'm gonna lead Tapu Koko. No, I don't need Tapu Koko. He has Marowak. Although, would you bring Marowak? Not sure. I could just bring Nihilego, to be honest. Like, Nihilego actually destroys my opponent's team. Like, it actually does. So, actually, Nihilego plus Gastrodon, I think, is very solid. Buzzwole in the back. I definitely want Buzzwole in this game. Tapu Koko's not really that great. It really isn't that great. I think Mence is better, just as a second switch into, I think it's just better as a second switch into Salamence. I mean, Marowak plus the Tapu Bulu, which could give, you know, a bit of dangers to my team. So I feel like these are the 4 Pokemon that I want to bring. I don't think Metagross was too necessary. The only thing I'm really kind of worried about might be the Tapu Koko. Thunder is gonna hurt, but I am leading 2 Pokemon that really just don't mind Koko, so I feel like this is okay. I lead the Nihilego Gastrodon. I hope my opponent doesn't have some kind of Surf shenanigan or hit HP Grass, but it's gonna be the Golduck Pelipper. And if you have HP Grass and you go on the top of Bulu, mind blown. But you deserve to win the game if you have it. So yeah, this is fine. I can pretty much just go for a Sludge Bomb into the Golduck, and I think I'm gonna clear Smog. Or should I just Toxic the Pelipper? I think going for Toxic in the Pelipper, because I don't want Tapu Bulu to get a free switch in, so I think I'm just going to Sludge Bomb the Golduck. Golduck really can't do anything, which is, I'm still surprised my opponent actually led Rain. I thought my opponent might lead something else, but maybe trying to catch me slipping up. Yet, even though I would probably have Gastrodon on the back anyway, as Golduck's just going to protect, which is fine here. I don't know if he's going to go for a Tailwind or a Recover, but yeah, it's just a Tailwind, okay. And I can trick him the following turn, so this is already a bit interesting. I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb into the Protect of the Golduck and get a Toxic off. Yep, I do connect. So I do break a potential Sash on the Pelipper, as well as he'll be taking quite a bit of damage every other turn. And I can just trick him up. Like, I don't see a reason not to trick him up. Marowak would never be coming in my opinion. So yeah, Trick Room. And should I just target down the Golduck? Or should I go... Should I target down the Pelipper with his Clear Smog? I guess I'll just Toxic the Golduck and just Trick Room. As Pelipper's going to withdraw, which is okay. Maybe we're going to see an... You should not Encore here. What do you have? Do you actually have Surf? Do you actually have Hidden Power Grass? Well, then again, Tailwind doesn't make sense then. What are you going for? Grassy Seed, okay. That's fine. Encore. Into my Gastrodon. Okay, I was going for Toxic anyway. It doesn't really change anything. I do get a Toxic off into the Golduck and I get a Sludge Bomb off. Did I target down the Golduck or did I target down the... No, I went for Trick Room, right. So I get Trick Room up, which is really good here. Trick Room is pretty good because I should be able to outspeed this Tapu Bulu, if I am correct. Although maybe I shouldn't risk it really. I mean, yeah, I can just Sludge Bomb here and... Well, I can't protect. Would he stay in? I don't think he would stay in. I could probably just go... I could just switch out... I could switch out into Buzzwole, which I think... Yeah, I think Buzzwole is pretty safe. Yeah, I like Buzzwole here. Buzzwole is just able to eat hits, able to just fire off damage. I get to save Salamence in case I needed to switch into like a Marowak. So Buzzwole is going to come out. Very threatening Pokemon. As Tapu Bulu is going to protect. Please tell me you're not going for a Water type move. It makes no sense to go for a Water type move in this situation. Is he going for Encore potentially? Ice Beam. Okay, that really doesn't do anything. And it targets down the Nihilego. Okay, probably going for a Freeze. Doesn't get it. And this Grassy Terrain ends up healing me. Great. And, okay, so this is a bit interesting. All Out Pummeling will be able to knock out Golduck. I really don't need my Z move in this game because I think Gashon plus Nihilego destroys his entire team. Like, actually. He doesn't exactly have a good switch in the Sludge Bomb other than Marowak. So I think I'm just... Should I just Power Gem anyway? Well, Wood Hammer's probably not going to knock me out. I would imagine Tapu Bulu switches out here. So I'm actually going to Power Gem that slot and just go for the all-out pummeling into Golduck. I think it's a safe play anyway, because I should be able to survive any attack with Nihilego anyway. As yeah, Tapu Bulu's going to switch out. Let's see if it's going to be the Araquanid. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I get a lot of damage on the Araquanid. Ooh, and my opponent allows me to get this all-out pummeling off, and this will definitely be able to knock out my opponent's... Definitely allows me to knock out my opponent's Golduck, so I get a huge momentum swing here. All-out pummeling will come out, and we'll finish off this Golduck, because this is a Buzzwole, man. This Buzzwole, it just wants to do damage. Let's see. You are definitely getting the knockout here, especially after that poison chip damage. Yeah, go ahead, take that all-out pummeling. You won't. As you don't. So I get a Power Gem off too, and a Beast Boost. This is looking really good. Power Gem's gonna come out, target down the Araquanid as critical hit even. That just shows you when you make the best play, the game will reward you. Even though I really didn't need the crit, to be honest. Tailwind does peter out though, which is, I guess it makes it a bit interesting. But Tapu Bulu is gonna come out. Araquanid's gonna be slow anyway. I think I'm just gonna go for a Sludge Bomb into the Tapu Bulu slot, as well as to switch into Gashadon. Yeah, I think this is fine, because in order to knock out one of my Pokemon, well, in order to knock out the Gashadon, you have to attack with Tapu Bulu here. Araquanid is slower than Tapu Bulu, so Araquanid won't be able to get a Liquidation off with my Gashadon in the field, and I'm kind of fine trading my Gashadon here because I already got rid of the Golduck, so I'm not really worried about Hydro Vortex anymore. So let's see, Araquanid gonna go for a Liquidation into the Gashadon, and I will be able to get my Storm Drain off. Let's see if the Tapu Bulu went for like a sub or just attacks. Bulk Up, definitely not the play here. Maybe expecting a double protect from my team. Maybe expecting that double protect from my team to stall out the Trick Room. Yeah, Sludge Bomb's just able to knock out Tapu Bulu, and my opponent DCs. Like, there's nothing my opponent could do. Definitely Rage Quit, probably. But anyway, we do pick up a very nice victory. I don't think my opponent just had anything for this team. I mean, really. Like, my opponent didn't have an answer to Nihilego plus the Gashadon. Like, really. Like, at all. I actually don't see a way my opponent could really win unless he had a spread move. A spread Water type move specifically, because I don't think you could beat the other Pokemon. Like, Nihilego is just protecting my Gashadon. My Gashadon's protecting my Nihilego from like a Marowak. So yeah, I just don't see anything. I just don't see how you win that game. But we win a nice quick one. Let's see if we can get some more wins. Very nice, very nice, very nice start. Kind of surprised my opponent brought three Water types though to a matchup where Gashadon, and only brought Tapu Bulu. Like, I guess, but All those Pokemon usually rely on the water type move. Golduck heavily relies on its water type attacks and rain to do damage. Pelipper, I guess it has Hurricane, but my opponent never really was able to go for Hurricane. Bulu, obviously, grassy terrain, grass type attacks, and then the Araquanid, which has a water bubble ability in rain. Yeah, that's threatening, but the only thing Araquanid's really good for is liquidation. That's the only thing it's really good for. Unless you're like subtoxic, but that takes time, and you wouldn't be able to beat my Gastrodon by the time. So yeah, very confusing. I thought maybe Marowak, just because Marowak could be able to do a lot of damage to the Gastrodon. Maybe if you Hurricane Shadow Bone, it might be able to pick up the knockout depending on rolls. Yeah, maybe Tapu Koko. Well, then again, I don't think Tapu Koko would have done much. But it was kind of one thing I was kind of worried about, to be honest. I'm always worried about Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko just hits so hard, man, and it can just Volt Switch around. As we're gonna cut back till we find another game. Alright, Gamer Friendly United States, 1716 rating, will be our second opponent today. Man, why is it taking so long to find games? I don't know. I really don't know. So our opponent's using the Vanillux, Sandslash, Tapu Koko, Talonflame, Hariyama, and Nihilego. No item Nihilego? Huh? That's a new one. Okay, what should I do here? In my opinion, this team has a really bad Hail matchup. Like, it is one thing this team has, it's a really bad Hail matchup. Like, yeah, it's a very bad Hail matchup. Like, Salamence doesn't appreciate blizzards or icicle crashes. Gastrodon doesn't appreciate freeze dry. This is gonna be a tough one. Definitely gonna be a tough one. Okay. I want to lead Koko, Nihilego. It's interesting we see Talonflame in this format, though. I really haven't seen Talonflame at all. Especially on a Hail team, when you have Hail, you know, which kind of negates the Gale Wings ability, because Talonflame can only get priority flying type attacks when it's at full HP, so that's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna bring these four, I think, because I feel like it's the only options. Gastrodon does so well here, though, which upsets me, but I don't think I can really bring it because Vanillux is already going to be a hard Pokemon to deal with. So is that. There's just too many Pokemon to handle, man, on this team. I had to get rid of Sandslash first. Like, Sandslash is probably a big priority here. I'm laying Koko Nihilego because I'm going to try to bait maybe a Tectonic Rage and switch into I'm going to try to switch into my, what's it called? Okay, Vanillux Talonflame, that's interesting. Okay, this actually works heavily in my favor, because I can potentially get up Trick Room here, or I could just Power Gem. I could also just Gigavolt Havoc Vanillux. Would Gigavolt Havoc KO Vanillux? I think that's a big question, because if it does, that's so good for me. That is so good for me. You know what? I think we're gonna find out. I don't know. Well, my opponent should know I do have a Trick Room potential, and I don't feel like he has anything that could really stop Trick Room. I feel like Trick Room might be the play here. Or I could Power Gem. Let's see. Can I beat Hariyama? Yeah, I can easily beat Hariyama. With Salamence plus Metagross combination, yeah. So Talonflame's going to protect here, which is great here, because I now get to... That's interesting, because he's not abusing the... what's it called? He's not abusing the Gale Wings, unless he has leftovers for some reason. Oh, come on! Please unfall. That's actually ridiculous. A turn 1 freeze. Okay. Tectonic Rage goes out into Vanilla. What's up? Alright, so we got Gigavolt Havoc. It's going to destroy, hopefully. I hope this destroys the Vanillux. I didn't need to target Vanillux, but, you know, getting rid of Vanillux is nice for my Ment. But let's see. Okay, let's get rid of Vanillux. So Vanillux is no longer a threat. And Nihilego's still frozen. If he doesn't have Hariyama, this game, I think, would have been over, because, well, we'll see here. Turn 1 freeze does hurt. I don't think there was anything I could have really done. Yeah, like, I just go for Trick Room here. There's no reason for me not to. He's able to bring out Sandslash now. I guess I still have plays. That's so annoying, though. That really is. I could switch out Coco Preserver, go on Immense here. And I guess go for a Power Gem in a Talent. I'd rather get Trick Room up if possible. That's so annoying. That's really annoying. Because his Gale Wings would have been broken. Unless he had Hariyama, he was forced to bring it out. And if he didn't have Hariyama, I'm pretty sure Nihilego bodied anything that could have come out with Sludge Bomb, you know, on this Coco. What else do you have? I cannot remember. But if it's its own Nihilego, like I had my Metagross, like my Metagross was an easy switch in, so that's just frustrating, man. I do get Intimidate off. I'm pretty sure Earthquake's gonna come out. I don't know if this actually knocks out the Nihilego. Yeah, just Earthquake. Could have went for a Roarvel, I could have definitely seen that, but let's see. Can Nihilego survive? Can it unfall? I'd rather Nihilego go down, to be honest, because Nihilego's very disappointing of a mon. It does survive, which is cool, and I'll be able to eat my berry, so let's see what my opponent goes for. It's going to be Taunt. Okay, so my opponent did have Taunt. Okay, good thing I went for Power Gem now. Would have loved... Of course. Of course. Of course. Why even bother, man? Why even bother? Okay, so that's still disappointing, but... The problem is he's got me pinned down now, I guess. He can go for Icicle Crash plus Flare Blitz. I don't think there's anything I can really do. I'm going to go into Metagross again. And this time to avoid an Icicle Crash, because I think I'm forced to, and I'm going to Power Gem the Talonflame. Talonflame's going to withdraw, okay. In a Coco. Yeah, like, if I Trick Room turn 1, that would have been the game. Like, tell me how he actually beats me. Tell me how he actually beats me. Ah. So I get Metagross in. I'm pretty sure this is Specs Coco. Icicle Crash. Okay, if I can get an attack off with Power Gem, I can go for a Bullet Punch and KO this thing. Please, Nihilego. Nihilego. Thank you. Okay, we get something. We get something. That is good damage. That is absolutely good damage. Okay. Like, we actually got something off now. We actually got something off. Okay, that's good. I'm just gonna protect here the Metagross and go for a... I think I just Power Gem that slot again. He could Earthquake. No, he's not gonna Earthquake. He's probably gonna Iron Head or just switch out, which is fine too. Into Talonflame and Earthquake, which would be fine for me because I get to bring out my Salamence again and just go for Intimidate, so I don't feel like this is bad at all for me. Let's see, Earthquake gonna come out. The problem is if he has Tectonic Rage, I guess. Tectonic Rage is a bit annoying. Also, I don't know how many Hail turns are left. I should have been counting. Nihilego survives. Yo! Nihilego the king. Bold Nihilego. Okay, I honestly had my doubts about Bold Nihilego, but after seeing this, wow. Wow. Just wow. Just wow. Okay, get a special attack boost. Nihilego goes down. Okay, this is beautiful. This is actually beautiful. Okay. And how many turns of Hail are left? I guess that's a question. I can go out into my Salamence, go out back into Coco. Yeah, I think this is okay. I can just Bullet Punch here. Well, I guess... Let's see. Maybe this wasn't the play because... Okay. Coco comes out, right? I don't know if it's in Bullet Punch range, though. That is a question. That is a good question. I do get Intimidate off into the Sand Slash once again, but I'm just gonna Bullet Punch the Coco. Is this last turn of Hail? This is the last turn of Hail. I should have went to Coco Protected, I think. I should have went to Coco Protected. Because now I sack my Coco here. Like, I want to double Intimidate again, but I don't feel like that was a play. Bullet Punch is going to come out though, target down his top for Coco. That will be able to barely miss the knockout. Icicle Crash into Coco, and this is what, -2, -3, something like that. Icicle Crash. Oh wow, it doesn't even pick up the knockout on Coco. Okay. It's Electrium Z. Okay. That actually is a lot easier to deal with. Okay. So since it's Electrium Z, I don't have to worry about like so much damage on my Salamence. My Salamence is super bulky, and the fact that this... Yeah, he just can't do anything. Okay. Gigavolt Havoc into my Metagross, which will be able to pick up the knockout, so he wasn't Specs. Okay. He might have been Specs on this team. I could have imagined. Metagross goes down, because I'm pretty sure I faced a Hail team similar to this before. Hail stops. Electricity disappears from the battlefield. I get Salamence in. I can go for a... I guess... I think I Dazzle and Gleam Flamethrower. Like, there's still a way I could choke this. Sand Slash is -4, though. Sand Slash is at -4. -3, okay. So, Icicle Crash shouldn't knock out Mence. It's like 50-50s all around. I'm gonna Flamethrower the... I think I just Flamethrower Dazzling Gleam here. He might be Sash too, so I think it's worth going for a Speed Tie here. Nice, I do get the Speed Tie. Potentially, it could have been Modest Coco, but I do break a potential Sash on Sand Slash, which is why I wanted to go for Gleam and Flamethrower there. Because I think I had to win the Speed Tie no matter what. Or I could have, I guess, Protect Bulldoze. That could have also been the play. But Flamethrower is able to knock out Sand Slash, and that will be a good game. So, actually, I'm not even sure. I don't think you would run Sash on this team. I don't think you would run Sash on Sand Slash with Earthquake. Maybe with Aurora. Well, I guess he wouldn't run it with... Wait, would you run it with Aurora? Okay, now I'm getting confused. But we do pull through. Luckily, Nihilego came out unfollowed. Of course, I still feel like if we got the Trick Room up early in the match, we would have just auto-won, because I don't really see how my opponent was able to stop my Trick Room mode. But the fact is, Nihilego unfollowed, and even though, yeah, it stayed unfollowed. It stayed frozen for a few turns. Luckily, we're not having a frozen Calamari. Would Nihilego Squid? Guys, it's Nihilego Squid. I actually have no idea. First Walker will be our last opponent, it looks like, of the day, with a team of Kartana, Porygon 2, Tapu Koko, Mudsdale, Arcanine, Tapu Fini. Fake PM, okay. Okay. How do I beat this? How did I beat this? Okay. Okay, Fake PM. I have a lot of experience playing with it, against this, and with this. So, this is going to be an interesting one. There are so many different variants. There's the original Edu one with specs on Tapu Fini. There's just so many sets, man. Okay, how do I want to play this? The Coco is annoying to deal with. Nihilego is just really good against this team, but I feel like I shouldn't bring Nihilego. He's definitely going to bring... Did he bring P2? I think he's going to bring Coco, Arcanine. He has to bring Mudsdale, in my opinion. Like, he has to bring Mudsdale. And I guess Kartana. I guess Fini gets left behind. I wouldn't see Fini being brought here. Knowing that... this is hard. If I don't bring Nihilego, I'm weak to the... I'm trying to figure out what are the best ways for me to beat this team. I think I could go, what, Nihilego, Buzzwole with Salamence, Metagross in the back. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty solid. I wanted to bring Coco really bad, though. Electrium Z would have been really helpful. But then again, I wouldn't have a surefire way to knock out the Porygon 2. This is going to be an interesting matchup, too. I know Fake PM, but I don't think I learned this matchup yet. So let's... Well, with this team. So let's see if I chose the right mods. Metagross, actually maybe I didn't need Buzzwole. Like, Buzzwole only helps against Porygon 2, and I do have my Metagross, so maybe Buzzwole wasn't to play here. Coco Kartana though, okay. Salamence seems like a very good call. Like Salamence, Trick Room. I don't want a Trick Room here. At least I don't think I want to. If he dazzles and I switch into Mance, I get a Sludge Bomb, I KO the Coco, yet he could Volt Switch out, which is like the one thing. Kinda just want to double protect. No, I shouldn't double protect. Because he could just sub up with his Kartana potentially. You know what, I will just Sludge Bomb and go into Mance, I think. It's a safe play. Although, I really want to call the Volt Switch. I really should have called the Volt Switch. I think Volt Switch was like a safe play for my opponent. Maybe I should have led my own Coco because I could have, you know, had pressure on the Kartana with Gigavolt Havoc. Gigavolt Havoc, I think, would knock out a Kartana if it's not AV or Sash. Oh well. We're going to get Salamence in here, which has the Intimidate, which is really good. Like, really good here. As, what? Gigavolt Havoc? Oh, okay. So it's Gigavolt Havoc on the, okay. It's Gigavolt Havoc on the top of Coco. So, unless that targets Nihilego in the combination, but I'm pretty sure this is going to target down the Buzzwole slot. I'm pretty sure this is going to target down the Buzzwole slot. Yeah, so it's gonna target on my men, so it's gonna take a lot of damage. Oh jeez, that did so much. Smart Strike's gonna come out into the men slot. Okay, good play by my opponent, but now I am able. We're gonna trade Salamence for Coco, which isn't the best trade in my opinion, yet I don't feel like it's the worst trade. Also, Smart Strike's interesting, so probably doesn't carry Substitute, and that means it's probably Sash on the Kartana. So if I just protected turn 1, that might have been a better option. I do get a special attack beast boost, which is pretty good. And I'll go into Buzzwole here. Yeah, Buzzwole's very safe here. If he brings out Arcanine, Nihilego should be able to outspeed. Arcanine does come out, as Buzzwole will come out. Let's see. Let's just see how is this gonna work. Unfortunately, like Kartana's at neutral. I mean, Nihilego should still be able to live with Smart Strike because of the fact we're bold. Like we're really bold. Although Helping Hand is an option. You could also double up my Buzzwole potentially. Do I want to risk that? I think I want to risk the speeds, however. I think I want to risk the speeds. I think I'll go for... I'm not sure if Superpower KOs after -1. I'm going to go for All Out Pummeling and Power Gem. I'm going to risk the Arcanine. I also could be risking a Helping Hand here. No, but Kartana protects, which is actually really good for me. Because of the fact I get to break potential Sash through to protect. Ooh, this is beautiful. Okay, that's actually pretty good for me. Not gonna lie. Because I get to break a potential Sash from this Kartana, which I think it is Sash on this variant. So, I did not mind this. I do not mind this. I think he's scouting for protects on my side. So, gonna go for the All Out Pummeling here. This will be able to go through the... what's it called? It's gonna be able to go through the protect, so I'm able to get it. Or did go for detect. It doesn't matter, it's the same thing. So I get All Out Pummeling onto the Kartana, which is going to be able to break through Sash, which is why I didn't want to go for Superpower. And that's going to put it in Superpower range. Yeah, that did a lot. I don't think Superpower would have KO'd even if it didn't protect. And now, I don't want to risk something like a Helping Hand, Smart Strike. So Superpower is my best play. I don't want to risk Helping Hand, Smart Strike. Extreme Speed plus Smart Strike might be close though. It might be close. Not much I can do about that though. He's just gonna E-Speed and I'm pretty sure Smart Strike here, which I would assume. Let's see. Or Leaf Blade, huh? Wait, are you going for Leaf Blade crit? I think Smart Strike would have knocked me out, so Power Gem into the Arcanine. We'll finish off the Arcanine, or not. Okay. So that's fine because I'm able to knock out the Kartana with Superpower yet. Okay, that was an interesting turn. Superpower into the Kartana will pick up the knockout, and that's a huge knockout out of the way. I will get a beast boost, but I'll be still at -1 on both attack and defense because of the Intimidate from earlier. Let's see what the last Pokemon is. Let's see. Don't think it's Feeny. Mudsdale is still an issue. If it's Mudsdale, I'm gonna have to play really smart around this. It is gonna be Mudsdale. And he's not Tech Rage on Mudsdale. I probably just have a free Protect. And I can go out into my Metagross. Yeah, Metagross is fine. Maybe I should have Power Gemmed. I don't feel like it's necessary though, as Buzzwole is pretty necessary to handle this Mudsdale. I don't have a good way to handle Mudsdale, so I'll go into Metagross here. And we'll see if he Flare Blitzes here. I kind of doubt it. He might though. No, he just protects, which is what I think the correct play would be. And High Horsepower or Heavy Slam. Okay, that's fine. Heavy Slam just to ensure the knockout. So now I think he needs to double protect. So Power Gem and Zen Headbutt should be able to finish the Arcanine. And yeah, unless I miss Zen Headbutt, which would be very unfortunate. Let's see. Or he gets the double, which he does unfortunately, so we do get the Power Gem off. That will be able to knock out the Arcanine, so Arcanine does go down. And Zen Headbutt, I don't need it to hit actually. Yeah, I don't need it to hit. I think Buzzwole just wins this game single-handedly now, as Zen Headbutt will go out into the Mudsdale. Let's see, this should do 30%, 25-30, yep. Stamina. And Heavy Slam, okay. Which knocks out my Nihilego, but then my Buzzwole gets to come in, click Ice Punch, I get to click Zen Headbutt multiple times, I have chances to flinch, I have chances to freeze. The Mudsdale can't do anything, it doesn't have a move that can actually hit Buzzwole. So let's see here. Buzzwole comes out. Ice Punch is the play. and I just unheadbutt. Like, there's no way my opponent has anything for Buzzwole. As let's see how much Ice Punch does. But it's gonna get boost attack. If it's Figgy Berry, maybe, but I still don't think you have enough tools to beat my. Oh, it's weak at the freeze. That's unfortunate. I mean, it should live, have a berry, but again, I don't think you can actually beat my Buzzwole. Oh, Zen Headbutt gets the crit too. That's very unfortunate, but it didn't change the outcome of the game. I still think Buzzwole won the game. So, able to pick up a nice, clean victory. Just really surprised my opponent didn't go for Smart Strike there. I don't know what my opponent was predicting. What kind of switching could I make that wouldn't be affected by Smart Strike? I mean, I still think you should Smart Strike in that position. Maybe expecting the Gastrodon to switch in, which, you know, might have been a reasonable play, but I don't think I had a really big reason to switch out into my Gastrodon there. Well, I guess I could, because if I save Nihilego, it's an important Pokemon, but yeah, I guess that's why. I guess my opponent expected Gastrodon. But anyway, hope that everyone enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please leave a like down below. It shows your support. If you want to go check out Snow, or the blog, or the QR code, you can check it out down below, as well as my social medias. And of course, you can check out the previous episodes down below in the playlist. And I'll catch you all around next time.